Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what the end game is here. It's not just doing small things like banning you off Facebook if they don't like what you're saying, for spreading truth that counter their narrative. It's not just shadow banning you on Twitter and banning you on YouTube, and the further end game of deciding how much property you can have, where you can live, that you can only eat meat on Thursdays and Sundays. You know, that's all, and the fact that they can use things like the COVID-19 app in Australia to collect all your data and collect all your personal records, and then invade your privacy. It's not just that, ladies and gentlemen. The end game is to make everything totally digital. No other records, no paper records, nothing. So if they don't like you, or they disagree with what you're saying, or they disagree with what you're doing, because everything's digital, they can hit Ctrl Alt Delete and make it so that you don't exist whatsoever. You can't buy goods, you can't buy food, you can't use your credit cards to buy anything, and that's another thing the reason why they want to make it a cashless society is if they complete their end game and make it a cashless society, they can completely deperson you, and you can starve to death. Because if MasterCard and Visa decide to refuse to serve you like they did with David Horowitz, then, and deny your commerce, then you can't survive. And that's what they want. They want to say that if you don't play the game and don't follow the rules like a good little boy or girl, they can completely get rid of you. And they want to make it. They want to take all the avenues away, so there's no possible way of you surviving outside their system. This is how important this is to realise, ladies and gentlemen. They want to make it so there's no escape outside the system. And that's why they invented COVID-19, to get everyone contact traced, so that they can collect all your data, so they can delete you if they want to. That's why those 6 million people out of the 25 million people that have downloaded that COVID app on their mobile phones are complete morons, because now they're all in a nice little digital file inside the system, and the government can access it, delete it, change it, do whatever they want, and they've got complete control here now. So anyone who did that, I have to say, is a complete and utter moron. But another thing, like all you, like, I'm just speaking in general terms here before you all attack me. All you people that are whinged about, Google's selling all, I mean, it's true, but you complain, Google's selling all my data, and Facebook's selling all my data, and Twitter, and they don't have the right to do it without my consent. Yeah, that's true. But then 1 billion of you morons, 1/6 of the world's population, downloads TikTok for 15 minutes where you dance like a complete fuckwit and give all your data to the Chinese government, to the Chinese Communist Party. How fucking stupid is that? And yet some of these same idiots complain, oh, how dare Facebook sell all my data? On how dare Google sell all my data? Well, what the fuck do you think the Chinese Communist Party's going to do with it? Morons! Utter morons! Fuck! How many times have me and Polly and Grace and Frank and other people warned you about this stuff, and you don't listen. You don't listen. Oh, I'm gonna delete Facebook off my phone. But I'm gonna download TikTok. Fucking idiots, honestly. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's so frustrating. I mean, these people voluntarily giving their data over to the Chinese Communist Party. Fucking morons. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's their end game. It's to completely delete you, deperson you if they want to. And also, they can say to you, well, we've completely depersoned you and deleted you in this world, but if you want to, you can go to the virtual reality world and it doesn't matter. You can think and say whatever you like. You can escape this hell. That's also another plus of depersoning the people that they want to deperson. They'll give them an option. But also, what does that mean? Total control of your brain and your body, and if you're uploaded into a computer system, they can completely destroy you if they want. Change the way you think, change the way you feel, or they can just get rid of you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do. Thank you very much. And don't download fucking TikTok like those 1 billion other morons. Thank you very much. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.